Happy morning, children. Hope you all well and good. Now I am going to teach you 7th Standard Civics, first unit, Equality. Let's get into the session. Civics, Unit 1, Equality. Our country, India, is the largest democracy in the world. One of the most important factors of a democracy is equality. Let us now study about what equality actually means and how important it is to the functioning of our large country, India. Let's see about equality. Nature has made man unequal in color, height, talent, physical strength, etc. And the natural inequalities can never be rectified. Even the twins looking like the similar are not equal in their abilities. Man-made inequalities on the basis of caste, money, religion, etc. can be rectified. It is universally accepted that the people are differed in their capacity, ability, attitude, etc. But at the same time, it is also accepted that they should be given equal opportunities for the development of the skills and talent. Before going into the lesson, we want to know what is equality. Equality means that all human beings are equal. They have equal worth, equal social status, and can enjoy the same rights and opportunities regardless of their caste, religion, gender, race, place of birth, etc., to develop their skills and talents and follow their goals and ambitions. Equality is a powerful, moral, and political ideal that has inspired and guided human society for many centuries. The concept of equality invokes the idea that all human beings have equal worth regardless of their caste, color, gender, race, or nationality. Students, let us see the types of equality. There are different types of equality: social equality, political equality, civil equality, economic equality, and gender equality. Let's discuss them. Among the different types of equality, now we will see about civil equality. Civil equality is the enjoyment of civil rights by all citizens. There should not be any discrimination of superior or inferior, the rich or the poor, caste or creed. Equal rights should be available to all the person and nobody should be denied enjoyment of any rights. Followed by the civil equality, political equality. All the democratic countries, including India, have guaranteed the political rights to all the citizens. It include right to vote, right to hold public office, right to criticize the government. Citizens should have equal opportunity to actively participate in the political life. These rights can be enjoyed through the universal adult franchise. In India, the voting right is given to all the citizens who have attained 18 years of age without any discrimination. India is the first country to give right to vote to women from the very first general election held in the year 1952. Right to criticize the government is also a very important right, and the people can express their resentment through demonstrations. The value of the vote of the Prime Minister and the value of the vote of the common man in general election is same, which denotes political equality in our country. The next equality is the gender equality. According to the UNICEF, gender equality means that both men and women enjoy the same rights, opportunities, resources, and protections. It ensures that every child has a fair chance in life. Equality for both men and women in health and education, politically, economically, and in every aspect of life. The Indian Constitution not only grants equality to women but empowers the state to adopt measures of positive discrimination in favor of women. Today, laws development, policies, and programs are all aimed at women's advancement in different spheres. Fundamental rights are ensure equality before the law, equal protection by the law, and the equality of opportunities in matters like employment. Women in turn have proved with their talent and hard work that their abilities are no less in any aspect. They have enrolled themselves and been successful too in all fields. be in the Indian Air Force or even in the border security forces. Human dignity. Dignity means self respect. Human dignity is the most important human right from which the other fundamental rights derive. Dignity is the quality of being honorable, noble, and excellent. Every human being should be regarded as a very valuable member of the community. Untouchability and its practice in any form have been abolished. Thus, the law ensures that all people are treated with dignity and as equals. Equality of opportunity and education. All the individuals should have similar chances to receive education. The state should provide free and compulsory education to children between the ages of 6 to 14 in such a way as the state may determine. No person can be denied admission to any educational institution run by the state on the grounds of religious, gender, caste, etc. We need equality to get equal treatment in society. If we treat equality, we can earn respect and dignity. Equality in Indian Constitution. The fundamental rights are mentioned in the part 3 of the Indian Constitution. They are the basic rights that provide all the conditions required for the overall development of an individual. They recognize the dignity and equality of every human being and make no distinction based on color, caste, religion, gender, place of birth, etc. Equality has been guaranteed to all the citizens through Articles 14 to 18 of Indian Constitution. Article 14 of the Constitutions of India provides for the equality before the law or equal protections of the law within the territory of India. Article 15 secures the citizens from every sort of discrimination by the state on the grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth, or any of them. However, this article does not prevent the state from making any special provisions for the women or children. Further, it also allows the state to extend special provisions for socially and economically backward classes for their advancement. It applies to the scheduled caste and the scheduled tribes as well. Now, the Article 16 ensures equality of opportunities in matters of public employment and prevents the state from any sort of discriminations on the ground of religion, race, caste, descent, place of birth, residence, or any of them. Reservations of posts for the people of certain religion or denomination in a religious or denominational institution will not be deemed illegal. Article 17. Untouchability and its practice in any form have been abolished. Thus, the law ensures that all the people are treated with dignity and as equals. Article 18 abolishes the titles conferred to citizens. Discriminations of any type can be punished by law. Equality before law and equal protections of law have been further strengthened in the Indian Constitution under Article 21(2). Here we can see some of the ways to encourage equality. The following are the different ways by which we can encourage the spread of equality and dignity in our country. Ensure all human beings are treated equally and their dignity maintained. Make sure that all individuals have equal access to opportunity. Believe that no man is inferior to another. Government laws, schemes and programs to help disadvantaged communities and individuals who have been treated unfairly or discriminated against over the years. Educations and creating awareness through the press, media, etc., ensuring that every human being has the right to develop his or her full potential. Certain sections of society like the disabled people should be given certain privileges so that they too can enjoy equal rights. Children, you know that India is the largest democratic country in the world. Equality and justice are the two pillars of democracy. Justice can be achieved when people are treated equally. Equality is so important because it preserves the dignity of an individual. Equality is an important principle for the society to function. Students, let's recall what we have learned so far. Liberty and equality are the two fundamental concepts of democracy. All people should be equal before law and everybody should be given equal chance and opportunity to participate in public life. Civil equality implies equality of all before law. Gender equality means both men and women should be treated equally. The various law programs of the government aim at gender equality. Students, I hope that you have got a knowledge about equality. Thank you.